Hey guys, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and today I'll be making pumpkin soap. And when I say pumpkin soap, it's going to be pumpkin fragrance with pumpkin pie filling, which is this what I separated out for my pumpkin soap. That smells really good. Okay, so last year, I think it was last year, yeah, I had pumpkin cupcake fragrance oil from Rustic Escentuals, and it was a very strong fragrance. I only used 2 ounces when I made those cupcakes, and so I had 2 ounces left. And then I had 1 ounce of apple and pumpkin strudel, so I mixed the two, and it smells really, really good because I know I wanted a pumpkin fragrance, mostly pumpkin. I have white pumpkin lilac, which I'm going to do something else with that. I didn't want to put the pumpkin puree in that. So that's what I'm going to do. I mix these together and it just smells so yummy. And also, I'm waiting on some white ones to come as well. But I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe it's a glare, but these are called putka pods. And they come from the cheese tree or bottomwood tree. And they look just like little bitty pumpkins. So I'm going to put these on top of my soap. And they are safe. I mean, they're not soap. You can't use them. Some people actually eat them. From the research I've done, they've been used for medicinal uses as well. I don't know what. We're not going to eat them, so we're not going to worry about that. But they are skin safe. Again, they're not soap. So I guess if you purchase the soap, just pluck them off, or you can wait till they fall off while you're using them. But I did want to wait till I got my white ones, but I got really excited about using the little pot, so I won't be waiting because I don't know when they're coming. So alright guys, I'm going to get everything mixed in and then I will be right back. So I decided to put my puree in before I added my lye water. I don't know, I just want to get it all mixed in very well. I've never used pumpkin puree. I have used purees before, but not pumpkin. But for my research, I've added the proper amount. And I wish that this, like with most holiday fragrances, like fall fragrances, they're always discolored. They always have vanillin in them. So I just kind of wish that this one didn't, just because I kind of wanted to leave it a natural pumpkin color, but you know. So I'm just going to get this mixed in very, very well. Get rid of these pumpkin bits, so I'm going to blast the hell out of this. And then I'm going to add my lye water, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, darlings, I am back, and I got everything mixed in. So I did lighten my base before I even put it in the red or the white. Normally pumpkin has orange in it, but I didn't want to do that just because I just made my charm soap with the pumpkins on it, and it does have the same colors basically. It's 2 more colors extra, but I know this is going to turn chocolate, so I don't really want to have 2 of the same soap, similar soaps should I say. So I did put a little bit, I mean probably a capful maybe 2 capfuls of fragrance in this, because if it changes down a little bit, I'm okay with that. As far as the color goes, I'm going to pour heavy on these just because the last one had thin swirls. I want this one to have thicker swirls. So, and I did put quite a lot of fragrance in this one just because I do want it to turn a deeper red. So that's why I did it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to pour high on this. High and heavy. And I was going to darken this, but I see, you know what? No, I'll just leave it because the fragrance is going to darken it anyway. So, alright, I'm going to pour some more. I'm going to pour low on this one. Go ahead and fill it up, and then the remaining will be my red and white. I'm going to pour a little bit higher from there. You know, I don't know if I'll have samples or not. Not sure. Actually, I think I'm going to take some of this out. Just because I want more white. And if the red gets in with the mixture I'm putting back, that's absolutely fine. Because I think I am going to make a sample soap. Pour some red. I'm going to pour this from up high. And try to use all that up. And then I gotta get a ruler so I can make sure of my placements on these putka pods, or also known as little pumpkins. Make sure I get some red down in there, and then I guess I'll save the rest for the top. Which my white's getting kind of thick there. So I'm gonna grab this spatula, stir it out a little bit. And this apple pumpkin smells so good. Oh my goodness. I'm just in a pumpkin mood this year. I am really loving the pumpkin fragrances. And I'm just like, I can kind of kick myself in the head because I didn't get any apple fragrances while I was in Rustic Escentuals. I think it was just so much excitement that a lot of things I meant to get I kind of forgot. So that's what happened there. Alright, now, of course, this is super full, so I'm going to have to wait until this set up some, so I'll bring you guys back when it does. Okay, guys, I think this is set up enough where I can actually texture it. Off camera I did just kind of sprinkle some white and red on top. I didn't want to bore you guys to death. Oh yeah, this is set up pretty nicely. Actually more than I thought it had. I was just kind of mucking around. Well, actually, no, I wasn't mucking around. I was pulling out the pods that I wanted to use for the top of this soap. So, I don't think this one's going to be a really super tall one. So, yeah, so I'm undecided if I actually want to add some more to it or just leave it low. Because you guys know I like my tall soaps, but I think that I'm going to just leave it like this. Just because I'm putting these little pumpkins, so I'm just going to call them little pumpkins, because they are called that as well. Putting these little pumpkins on there, it might make it a little too hard for me to do so. And of course I'm going to make my mini bars, my sample size bars for you all who want to try them. And for the ones that you don't know, I do make not all of my soaps, but a lot of them I do make little sample size bars, so you can give them a go to see if that's something you want to commit to, and then you can buy a big bar. Alright, so now what do I do with my ruler? Oh, there it is. You guys know with the ruler I still muck this up. So I did a big one. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of lightly sit them on there, and then I'll yeah, lightly sit them on there, and then I will push them down. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with gloves on. These are so cute. I love these. I wish my white ones had come in, but you know, what can you do about that? Alrighty, so here's all my pumpkins. Those are really cute. I really do like those, and I was supposed to push them down. I totally forgot about that, so I can do that quickly. And then I'm going to put some glitter on them, which I have some champagne glitter from Rustic Escentuals. For those of you who didn't know, they do sell glitters too. Told you they sell pretty much all your soap making. Oops, So make you need to flip that pumpkin over. So I don't want to stick them down there too deep just because I want it to be easy for you to pop them off before you use the soap or however you want to do it. So yeah, this is a champagne glitter. Isn't that pretty? And I thought that would just kind of liven it up a little bit. Of course I was going to use glitter. Normally I use white, but I feel like the champagne glitter is really going to do something for this soap. I don't know what, but something. Yeah, let's go nuts. And most of the glitter that's falling on the pumpkins, of course, that's going to fall off. And this is gorgeous. I cannot wait until these colors darken. It's just like the last couple of soaps I've made, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till these darken. Because then the colors really pop in. What I'm doing here makes sense. Yeah, I know I'm like loading this up with glitter, but it's been a long time since I like heavily glittered a soap. That was my deal. When I first started making soap, I'm telling you, everything had glitter on it. And I've reeled it in a little bit, but every now and then I get that itch to go nuts. So this is going to be one of those soaps that I'm going to go nuts on. So there you go. And yeah, again, it may not make sense right now, but you'll see in the unmolding video, it's going to make perfect sense. These color combinations I got going here, because everything's going to darken. Now, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough stock for you all and the craft fair. And I need to make some more of Miss Fancy Pants because that stuff just flew out of here so fast it wasn't even funny. I did order another bottle of the fragrance, so now I just need to make another loaf. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the mini up close. That's my mini, which is pretty simple. Pretty simple. And now I'm going to get my big one and bring it over here. I'm going to pop this in the fridge just because I don't want it to warm up. And I did find that because I made my Southern Belle over again, and it was nice and chill, you know, nice, cool to the touch. And I went back not even 5 minutes later, and it was boiling and it had cracked down the middle already. So I don't want glycerin river, so that is the reason why I'm going to pop that in the fridge. And I heard that's what stops glycerin rivers from happening. So guys, that is it. That is all. I hope you did like this making video. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for sticking around watching me make soap. For those of you who are always here, I appreciate you. You know that. I love you guys. My stinking awesome crew is amazing. And if you want to become a part of that stinking awesome crew, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and you will become a part of one of these awesome sauce people I'm talking about on this video. And if you want to get notifications when I post new videos, which is every Sunday, all you got to do is hit that bell, and you will get notifications of whenever I do. So until the cutting video, guys, I'll see you over there. Bye. Hi guys, this is Kitty the Messy Soap over at Royal Appleberry, and today I'm coming to cut my pumpkin apple, or apple pumpkin, whichever way you want to go. I put this one in the fridge because it did heat up a little bit, and I didn't want glycerin rivers. It's been out of the fridge for 2 days, so it's been out of the mold for about an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this puppy and see what we got. And I did make a mini loaf. I can't remember if I showed you guys this or not. I told you when I don't film stuff immediately, then I don't remember what the hell I did. So also, one of you had asked, was I bringing my Southern Belle back? Yes, darling, it is back. I have just cut her. Isn't she gorgeous? So she will be ready in 4 weeks. By the time you guys see this video, she's already going to be listed on my website, which is, for those of you who do not know, because I did close my Etsy shop, so I don't want you going over there and thinking I just don't have a shop at all. You can find the description box below, but my website is royalappleberry.bigcartel.com. So that's where you can find my store. Or you can wait to the very end of the video and click on that link and it'll take you right over there. See how simple it is? It's going to be a pop-up right at the end of the video. But anywho, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get this soap cut. So, ooh, that is different. The texture, that darn fingers are wet. I just wipe them off on a towel. But, okay, from laying it like this, you can't see the texture, but when I hold it this way, that's a gnarly texture, but not gnarly in a bad way. It's just different. So I did make this one. Oh yeah, see guys, I told you I forget stuff. Yummy. I did make this one with the pumpkin puree. I'm like, this looks so different. That's why it looks different. And this is super stinking cute, isn't it? I love my little putka pods or mini pumpkins on top. That's very festive. And it looks just like pumpkin pie, doesn't it? I fancy this soap. I do. Hope you guys like it too. And it's going to be brilliant once it, you know, starts to cure out and get some of its color. And for those of you who are new to soap making or thinking about starting, sometimes you do have colorants that when your soap is in the mold and hasn't been cut, they'll come out much lighter than what they're going to actually end up being. So just let them sit out in the air once you cut them, and the true color will pop right in there. So I got a little bit of crumbliness around the edges because I did add more salt to my soap, which I love. And also a tip for you newbies, salt is for making your bars harder. This is really, really pretty. So these cut nicely. So I don't mind those little fringes around the edges at all. But this soap smells delicious. Let me be the first to say it. It does. I'm so glad I mixed those. And like a lot of times I'll have maybe 1 ounce or a little under 1 ounce left of Rustic Escentuals fragrances. Because I make 3-pound loaves and I don't need to use 4 ounces of fragrance in my soap. So I always have a little bit left over. But I'm going to actually start blending some of those scents together and see what we come up with. You know, why not? So yes, I just love these little mini pumpkins. I just like the whole look of this soap. It's kind of simple and it's not, you know what I mean? And that copper colored glitter, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it does work. It really does work for this soap. Oh, and I did put some orange glitter because I'm like, wait a minute, where'd that orange come from? So again, with these putka pods, they are not soap. Yeah, putka pods are from the cheese tree, or bottomwood it's called. And from what I read, they are edible or have medicinal uses. I don't know, but we're not eating them. So they're actually hard, but they're hollow with a little seed on the inside. So they're harmless in soap, but if you do purchase the soap, just pluck them off before you use it. Or you can just let them wash off on their own. Just don't let it go down your drain. But they are very, very cute. And the day after I made this soap, I actually ended up getting my orange ones in. I'm like, oh man, because this would have been super cute with orange and red putka pods. But I was a little impatient. I could not wait. I was just super excited to use these. Pretty good with my spacing too, shockingly, because Kenny doesn't do well with spacing, darling, not at all. This is lovely and I want to bite it. I really do want to bite it. I'm not going to, but I want to. If you guys, I think I mentioned her before, but if you guys like really soulful music with a twist, like an indie artist, check out Hindi Zara. She's Moroccan, but she sings in English, her native tongue, and French, and her music is just awesome. I listened to her over and over again. So I guess I spoke too soon. I'm like, yeah, Spacey is pretty cool, man. And right, so I'm gonna have to turn that around and start over. because again, I can't cut that pumpkin and I don't want to take it off. So one of these, if it lines up properly, this one, I'm not going to take the back off. I don't think there's going to be any samples for this one because honestly this is not worth giving out as a sample. It's too thin. And I don't want to cut this one off because I need to make my bars even, you know what I mean? Like 1 inch and stuff. Okay, so this works. Oh, I cut my putka pod. Look at that. I just shaved her a little bit. But she's fine. Where did the drag mark come from? That's weird. Because there are no exfoliants or anything in this soap. Strange. There you have it. And it's time to hit up Essential Depot and get some new drying racks. Because, baby, I got no room. I love their drying racks. They make life so easy. And I have one sitting off to the side. Matter of fact, when I'm done showing this video, I'll show you how full it is. And I'll show you my other racks too. It's just, and I can set them on my shelves, but I'd like to keep them in my racks. Ugh, fingers are wet. Show you guys what I've been up to, which is a whole lot. Pumpkin escape. Okay, so let me figure out how I'm gonna do that one. Can I push her back down? Yep, she's fine. She just kind of rolled out the way for me. She said, "Oh, buddy, you're not cutting me in half." How pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, keep going. Okay, almost. A little shave on that one. I'm glad the edges do shave off because that just makes life a little easier instead of my soap taking some damage. I'll rub out that drag mark. Oh, she's slippery. Super cute though. Okay, I think I'm back on track. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I'm very happy with the swirls on this. I'm glad it's not like super swirly, just because I think it complements my little pumpkins up there. Just the simplicity. All right, and last cut. Please line up. All right, so this one's a nice size. This one is a wee on the thin side, so I'll give this one to Gabriel just because he likes to have one of each of my soaps. All right, so now, love the salt, but it kind of leaves a bit of a mess, but who cares, because my bars turn out really nice and firm. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this mini loaf. Again, there it is. And it smells wonderful. No. I'm going to bevel the edges on this one first. Because it is really hard trying to bevel a soap that is very small. Hold on. Let me take my camera off the tripod and I'm going to show you all of these soaps that I've been making and these drying racks and how great they are. Alright, so here's my drying rack that sits on the side of my table. So when I cut my soaps, I just plop them in this drying rack, and my dehumidifier sits right off to the side over there, so it helps quite a bit. And these are the samples that I chop up and stick in every order. All right, that's a little bit better. So I'm going to show you the shelf that's down here. All of those soaps down there. So I told you guys I have been a busy girl. Ooh, I got some room. I could take those little minis and put them up on my soap rack. My soap shelf, should I say. And I got some sitting here which are starting to spill off because I'm running out of room. These soaps I'm going to donate back here. Some more of my little mini sample soaps that I sell. I know the lighting is not that great, but I don't have a light over here. And here's my last rack full of soaps again. So yeah, I am very proud of all the progress that I've made because I got a lot of craft fairs coming up very, very soon. So I just wanted to be able to have enough stock. And these are the ones that are, they've been fully cured out and just been sitting packaged up and waiting for people to buy them. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. And also I want to show you this too. My basement's going to be refinished, but Gabe just stuck these over here. They're going to actually go over my soap, my soaping table. His sister, well, my future sister-in-law, she bought a house, and this was in her garage. They had a bunch of little posters like this hanging in the garage, and Gabe said, can I take that to Kenny? And her fiance said, sure, take it. So I don't know if you guys remember Pear Soap Company. They were huge, I think in like 1950, and I was just really shocked when I got this poster. And then I forget the Emily, oh, I can't remember her name, but she's the artist, so they kind of got together. She would do a lot of the artwork for Pear Soap. So I'm like, is this thing worth some money? I don't know. I did look into it and I did find this poster online, but I just haven't had it appraised. It's in mint condition. And then over here I have my Kenny the Messy Soaper sign from my darling Rachel over at Bonnie Bubble. So yeah, I just want to show you guys that, and thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble on. And all right guys, until the next making video, I'll see you over there. Bye.